We're showing a fascinating documentary this week called 1971. And it's about a group of average citizens. A couple of them were public school teachers, and one was a carpenter. I mean, they were just average people in suburban Philadelphia, and they were very much against the war in Vietnam. And they had a sense that the local FBI office was spying on them when they would hold a peaceful demonstration against the war. And they, just as Americans, they think, well, that's not the right thing to do, you know, why are you spying on us? Now, this is 1971 now. This is years before, you know, Edward Snowden and the NSA and all the things we know now of how, you know, they keep track of every cell phone made, and they listen in and they read our emails. And I mean, we're really way beyond, unfortunately, way beyond where it was in 1971. But they decided that they wanted to find out if the FBI was spying on them, and they broke in to this FBI office near Philadelphia one night, and essentially stole the files that were anything that was marked demonstrations or protests or whatever. And in these files, they found out that actually J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI had a massive nationwide net of spying on citizens who were not committing a crime, but were just expressing their, you know, dissatisfaction with the war. And it was called the COINTEL program, counterintelligence program by the FBI. They gave the files to a reporter from the Washington Post, and this exposed the whole thing about how the FBI was spying on private citizens who weren't breaking the law. And it was the first time we as Americans really had the evidence that something like that was going on. It's an amazing documentary. It's chilling. The filmmakers will be here, and they're bringing some of the people who did the break-in, and they were never caught. They just came out publicly in this last year to say it was us who did it, but they're all like in their 70s and 80s now. So they're going to be here. And this is the film that we're going to show from the State Theater in 7 other theaters around the world. It's the first time I think anybody's attempted to do this, where no matter the time zone, people are going to be watching this movie from the State Theater at the exact same time in all these different countries. And then we'll hold a Q&A with the filmmakers afterwards, and you'll see all the different countries, the different theaters that we're in up on the screen, and people can ask their questions. So it's going to be very cool, and I'm very proud to bring this film, 1971.